Do you remember the feeling of finally getting your license?
I don't remember the moment, but I remember that I was already interning for someone at the time. And so at that point, once I had my license, I could actually start doing deals. So I was extremely excited. What about you?
I was never like concerned when my actual license came, but when that pass came through and I like knew that I had passed the test, meaning my license was coming, I felt like I was graduating like magna cum laude or something because I was a terrible test taker. So to get through the course and actually pass the test was a big feat for me.
You feel like you had something like Real Estate U when you got into the industry?
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, again, I got into the business 25 years ago, and while there were online courses, nothing was as comprehensive and user-friendly as Real Estate U.
How did you study for your real estate license?
I mean, again, I'm like ancient. This was back in the day. I had flashcards, and I remember they offered like a crash course that you could take the weekend before your test, but it was like a VHS that you could watch like some old guy teaching you like on a beta tape or something. Like that's how old and done it was. I mean, what did you do?
I did the real estate crash course, but it wasn't on a VHS. It was actually in person at some kind of a conference center.
Yeah, like I had the opportunity to do it in person or do it at home. So they sent me like a VHS and I studied on my TV. But now we can do all of this online and it's so much more interactive. So you can ask questions and talk to the professors, and different agents that are taking the course with you are learning from you and you're learning from them. It's just so much more interactive and exciting. What was it like for you to take your state licensing exam?
Well, I recall sitting in a convention center and taking it and actually failing by one question, I believe. I think it had something to do with radon gas. So I did fail the first time, just by one question, and then I passed, I guess, a couple weeks later.
I'm laughing at that because I think it's a pass-fail test. So unless you like paid the lady under the table to tell you how far off you were.
I think it was a gentleman, actually.
You did pay him under the table to
Potentially.
You wanted to know.
Yes.
You were only one question away from a pass.
Potentially, yes. What was the difference between taking the test in Texas and California?
I mean, taking the test in Texas, which I did about 1.5 years ago, it was like starting all over in a brand new state. So I had to do 180 hours of coursework. And then 6 months after you get your license, you have to do another additional continuing education. So what's cool about Real Estate U is because they offer the education in so many different states, you're like a one-stop shop for the agents who want to be licensed in California, New York, Texas, Vegas. There's opportunities for every single state, and you can do your education under one umbrella.